Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another preview of GTA NH 2020. I guess that's what we're calling it, basically. It's going to be our GTA NH 2020 server. And we're on our spawn, which is still work in progress. A lot to do here. But Electro and I have been working on this. And basically, where you just saw me looking is kind of how you spawn. You spawn in this big glass biome thing here, which we have 6 render distance to give you an idea what it normally would look like with the 6 render distance. I can change it up. You can see it's daylight right now. And one thing we did here was we changed the biome to the Ominous Woods, as you can see there. And it's a big ring right around this area, which is pretty cool, honestly. And what this does is basically give it that darker effect where, you see the sun up there, right? So when you change your video settings and you bring it down to like 6, you see how it's very dark still. Kind of blends in really well. It doesn't make it so annoying when you have a lower view distance. Because mostly, on servers, you have lower view distance for performance for both the client and the server and things like that. Anyway, so the idea is when you spawn here, we'll probably add some more, flair to the area, but it's a work in progress anyways. But the idea is this iris is actually malfunctioning. Basically, maybe the iris is welded shut, basically, and we can't open it up, whatever. And then you kind of have to find your way off this area, which is nothing too hard. I mean, you literally walk on this path, but basically, oh, I'm a new player. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, one thing we just solved is we've removed the quest book, and we also removed any other books that you spawn with, plus the head dropping. A lot of people were exploding the head dropping. They would kill themselves just to say, oh, I need more heads. Yeah, not anymore. Make a cleaver. Anyway, so basically our spawn will be littered with inventory and corpses and all this other crap, because that would be annoying. And that was kind of the idea based on, let's just not do that. And that way we can have more of a risque spawn, not like somebody should fall into lava anyways. But the idea is we won't have to be sitting here cleaning up graves day and night. So some of this is my wording, so ignore it because it's so lame and it should be changed. This actually shouldn't even exist right now. Let's go and fix this here. I don't even know. That was originally there. I think at this point we're just making it creepy and dark looking. It's lit up because we have some carpenter blocks in the floor here that I put in. That just brightens it up just a wee bit. So kind of the idea on this is this place has gotten nuked in a sense. And this one says, Charlie Emergency Gate Bunker. Beta site has been nuked. Evacuate now. I repeat, evac. Static. The radio goes dead. I know. I'm really bad at that. But the idea is basically we've had 3 GTN8. Well, this will be our 3rd GTNH server, right? We had our original one, which just died over time. No one was interested in it. We had our second one, which ended up getting nuked over time. The backups kind of failed, and it was an old system. And yeah, unfortunately, we screwed up. But it happens. And our third one, well, it's going to be a god of machines, basically. But besides that, that is Charlie. So you got Alpha, Beta, Charlie. You're going up the alphabet. So the new server, I guess, in a sense, is you're going to the Charlie site. So so here's some server tips and some rules. Those might need to be changed or whatever, but I just playing with them. Electra did signs originally. I just thought it'd be nicer to do something more with a screen and stuff. And this still needs to be worked on. These slopes are amazing. Only downside with these slopes is they're very steep, but I mean, it's Minecraft after all. Plus, no one wants to walk endlessly down a hallway, but I thought it would be kind of cute. And then this would be your evacuation. So what would happen here is you'd go through the gate here. And the gate would be activated probably 90% of the time. So the idea is the gates actually stay open for 5 minutes. So what I was thinking with this one was literally it's just constantly dialing after the 5 minutes. So like the second it goes down, it dials out again and then sits for 5 minutes, and then it goes down and dials for 5 minutes again. And basically what happens is the player will go through here and then they'll teleport. Technically they'll be teleporting like blocks away, probably underground. Not in the same chunk, but yeah, they'll be going blocks away, and then from there'll be a command block that'll do RTP, and RTP will basically just take them wherever they want, and the hope there is to give them just a nice way to get into the world. And that's another thing that we hope people don't abuse, and we have some information on that here somewhere. And we could probably put a big sign behind the gate as well, but do not abuse the spawn RTP. That annoys other players, which, of course, don't annoy other players is a rule. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like where I spawn. Kill myself. Oh, I accidentally drowned. It's so hard to swim and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, well, if you're going to annoy us, you might get yourselves in trouble. We just don't want people doing that. I should put black in there. This is just for fun. There's this little room in here. Maybe I'll do something like black color inside there. But I just put this glass here. I wonder... Oh, the light does bleed through, actually, in this room, it looks like. Huh, interesting. I just wanted some kind of, glass that kind of looked like they were looking in kind of thing, or like a control room or something. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, so that's our spawn so far. Electro has been very busy working on the bunkers and things like that, so we're going to slowly get those put in through the world, around the world, things like that, and I'll have to remember to turn off my coordinates at that point. But the idea is there will be bunkers around the world, and those are how you will get to the Nether, Twilight Forest, and the end eventually. And they're not all activated. So basically there will be 12 bunkers around the overworld. And remember, we're generating a 32,000 by 32,000 radius. And only 3 of the bunkers at a time will be activated. And they'll have some sort of information to let you know they're active, deactive, things like that. And when other players find them, then there will be a way to... I guess the idea is that when players discover them one by one, and by discovering them, I think we're making them, they have to unlock the bunker. So when they unlock the bunker, aka discover it, basically it shows up on a map at all their bunkers. So over time, all the players will be able to find all the bunkers because they'll show them on there, and they'll even show, I think, which ones are active. Like they might not be exact coordinates. I don't know if we're doing exact coordinates, or it'll just kind of be like a screen with a rough idea of, the Alpha Quadrant, Delta Quadrant, something like that, like the different quadrants, and it'll just kind of show a mark showing which ones are active and which ones aren't. Maybe like a circle if it's active, or maybe an X if it's active or something, and the opposite for it. But, yeah, either way, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool little spawn. So the idea and the theme of this is, our last server got nuked. Well, this is just like a hell on earth nuked area. We don't want any benefits of people living near spawn, so that's why it's fully glassed over and covered. It's kind of like a shielding system, and then the outside looks like, somebody kind of went hell on earth as well, so it's kind of pretty cool looking. The damn passive animals spawn. I wonder if there's something to prevent passive animals from spawning mod-wise on this pack. But, yeah, if we go over here, you can see we've cleared this all out, so it's like this big, huge, like, kind of a Saturn ring kind of style of just this dead waste all around, which I think is really cool. And, yeah, we had other ideas at first. It was going to be like glass that would be broken, and people probably can get in if they knew, had flying or whatever. And then we were able to get the exact teleportation system working, where basically when you make a brand new character on a server, usually you go on the highest block, but now you can, go wherever you want. So yeah, it kind of fixed that up anyway. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update. January 1st, we start ordering the new server hardware, and we'll be able to start working on that and getting the server up and running. And, of course, after that, we'll take some donations. Hopefully people will donate from time to time. Actually, Moron, his name is actually Moron. He is from GTNH. He's like one of the, main guys there. Moderator, dev guy, gets a bit of everything. He's actually been our first contributor, so that's kind of cool. I don't like to say, hey, we want donations or contributions to it and all that all the time, but I think we're trying to aim where we're not giving, really rewards to people this time. We just, it's a nice server. We're hoping to provide you a great server, so we're hoping people will just say, hey, this is awesome. Here's $15 or $30. It doesn't matter, because people will play this more than they play, a $60 game. So we're just hoping people will, on a server. So we're hoping people will, contribute, especially since we're putting $2,000 into server hardware. But anyways, that's about it for now. We'll update you guys and girls as time goes on, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.